Welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is your host Frank the Vamp. Thank you for being with me tonight. And we got another edition of original foreign versus American remake. And tonight is a very special installment because we got for you The Ring and Ringu, the Japanese version. Um, Before I start talking about the films, let me tell you they're both great. I have a lot of respect for these films. Let me tell you the reaction. I watch with many other films before I was into foreign horror. I was just watching pretty much American horror films. I definitely had a lot of respect for The Ring. It scared me. It brought my friend, my friend, when we went to watch it together, it actually scared him so much that he told me that he was thinking about running out of the theater at the end of the movie, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. And he said that he slept with his TV. He had to put a cover over his TV, so that's how much it scared him. That he actually put a cloth over it. So that's a grown man. We were both grown men when we watched this, and it was it's funny and frightening at the same time that a film can psychologically input that type of fear into your mind. So definitely, these are films to be respected and to be liked, both of them. But of course, as usually, I like one over the other. Some rare times I like them both the same, but in this time I definitely have a preference. And so I want you to stick around and watch it, and hopefully I'm going to explain, and I'm going to tell you why I like one film and the other, and but I'm going to tell you why. um, right off the bat, let's start comparing, and then I'll tell you what wins. Let's start by comparing um, the actual films here. The American remake was directed by Gore Verbinski. The and the 2002 remake, and the 1998 Ringu, the film, the original, was done by Hideo Nakata. I think they both did a pretty good job. I was really impressed by both of them. Um, let's the cast. The cast in the Japanese original version, we got Nanako Matsushima as Reiko, which is the reporter. Hiroyuki Sanada as Ryuji, her ex-husband. Rikia Otaka as Joichi, the son. And we got, of course, Rie Ino as the terrifying Sadako Yamamura. In the remake, we got Naomi Watts doing a fine job as Rachel Keller, Martin Henderson, Snow Clay, David Dorfman as Aiden Keller, and of course Davy Chase as the horrifying Samara. So I actually just talking about the cast. I like them both. I I think that um, the actress Nanako, the one that plays the reporter, was really especially good. I really like her intensity. Um, I did like the sternness of her ex-husband as well. Um, very he actually very fine job at both of them. Um, the on the other side, we got Naomi Watts, which it's kind of unfair here a little bit because I like Naomi Watts in everything she does pretty much. I really like her in King Kong. I like her in The Incredible. There's something about that lady that I just like. I think she's a fine actress, and um, she's it's hard to dislike her in anything she does, and she does a fantastic job as a reporter here. There's Martin Henderson as Noah Clay as her husband, which is pretty good. It's accurate, it's adequate, I would say. Um, Now, David Dorfman as Aiden, the kid here, compared to Rikia as Joichi. Here's one observation. Um, the little kid is kind of like more natural, the Japanese one, which is I kind of really like about that. But at the same time, I kind of enjoy David Dorfman, because he has that creepy type of Sixth Sense type of kid, which a lot of people may consider, oh well, it's too over the top. But no, no, no. I think that it works because it adds to the atmosphere. So as far as the now the one you've been waiting for is the horrifying, the ghost here, the vengeful Onryo ghost, Preya Sadako. That's pretty scary, especially towards the end scenes. The more you see of Sadako, the more you're scared of her. Um, Now, but Davy Chase, there's Samara. Samara is just that in the remake, she I think it's because of special effects, and this is one thing that we're going to talk a little bit. But she looks horrifying in different ways. Looks like a corpse, more decomposed, and incredibly fairly creepy. They're both horrifying, but I give Samara, the point. So this is a very close, but I will say that the American Remake takes the as far as the cast goes. The story, the plot is pretty similar. There are some significant difference, but if I would tell you what they are, they kind of want to spoil the plot a little bit. The outcome. So the film is very similar. I mean, the ending of the film is very similar. That doesn't change, but the journey there will severely affect us. So just talking about what this film is about. It's basically about this reporter who finds out their relative has passed away in a very unusual, horrifying way. Where then and apparently there's this rumor that if you there's this videotape that if you watch it, you die 7 days later, because it's a cursed videotape where you see these disturbing images that led to this ghost, this vengeful ghost, to actually go there and kill you. Now, what do I what are some things that are so creepy about that? Is that this is sort of it's told in the Japanese as a very traditional, unreal, vengeful ghost type of thing. Things like you can think about The Grudge, Ju-on, type of thing, that which I talked about before. But definitely, I will say that it's really, really, done really creepy. I like the traditional, visits to the island, to the place where the where where Samako. Let me say, I keep forgetting her name is Sadako, where Sadako's demise happens, and and they're investigating. So the reporter basically, sees the tape in question and gets cursed and starts seeing supernatural stuff that leads to believe that she's gonna die. Not only that, but her ex-husband or boyfriend in both versions, right? They do it the same, and also their kids. So it's like a horrifying thing that not only do they have to worry about themselves, to worry about their kid suffering the same fate and dying in a very disturbing way. So there's, with a few differences, I like, as far as the ending goes, um, the remake is more horrifying, and that leads into talking to the special effects. Um, this overall thing the trend that I'm trying to tell you is that I'm gonna say it right now. You know, as shocking as it will be, and you may disagree with me, and that's okay. But even Ringo has the points that he has going for it is the originality. Um, the story is well told. There's a very pretty good acting, but definitely, you know, the Ring. It's an improvement. It's like it's almost like if you get Windows and then you get, you know, Windows Plus or something. It's like an upgrade. It's like it looks very similar to it, but when you look at it, you see these little upgrades that come with it. So you have the Samsung Galaxy S3, Samsung Galaxy X4. You know, several things. It's like it's the same thing, but it's just better. And it's that's how I feel about the Ring. It's just it the special effects are superior, which makes the story creepier. The ending is horrifying. I mean, I really thought about bolting from the movie theater. I watched in a dark movie theater, and like I said, my friend was halfway out the door when the reveal, which I'm not going to spoil. You probably have seen it if you're watching this, but if you haven't, go run and see it. But watch it with the lights on. I recommend it, unless you're really brave. Anyhow, um, the uh, the other thing that he has going for it is the fact that I really do enjoy you know, the traditional thing from the beginning, from the uh, original version, but the the way the story is told and the suspense, the atmosphere overall, even though it's great on Ringu in the original, but in the remake, it's just awesome. This is well directed, well told. There's some elements that are added to the plot, and that make this truly horrifying. I mean, I the disturbing images of the film with combination with the special effects, it works to one of the greatest, you know, darkest, probably top 20 horror film that I have seen. You know, maybe in the, you know, last 20 years, I would say that maybe top 10. You know, it's right up. Actually, may I dare say that it's closer to number one than I would think. I just haven't had time to think about it. But it was really scary, truly scary. This is a film that is really scary in a psychological way. So you believe that there is an afterlife, there is a supernatural. The Japanese are, you know, second to none, and this remake, it captures that essence from Ringu, but it just amplifies it. So what do I think? You should really watch both films. They're both gems, truly. But you know, by slight advantage, I would say the remake was just well done. I watched, you know, you can say that, you know, I could have been influenced because I already seen the first one because I'm seeing the same thing over, but it's just superior. The makeup, the effects, you know, the way the story builds, um, the, you know, the way that Samara, you know, meets her demise, you know, in such a horrifying way. It's just truly bad. And then you get to see Samara's true colors towards the end. To see, I don't want to spoil it, but it's just truly dark. So, this works so much in such psychological levels. I would extremely urge you to watch it. If you, I hope you enjoy my review. If you like it, please leave a comment. If you didn't like it, also leave a comment. Tell me what you want me to review. Thinking about doing Mother of Tears pretty soon. I'll have a couple of ideas of what to do. Maybe do some more Asian. Gotta definitely do more Italian. Maybe some guilty pleasures here and there. So just let me know. Waiting for Walking Dead season 4 to be released on DVD so I can review it. That's some of the things I'm planning to do. So God bless you. Take care and sweet dreams. Take care.